Right now, it's time for MYD Heart. Parents and adults the world over are turning to Biolink Attention Training for themselves or their children to help enhance concentration, attention, and memory. We have in studio Sumarie from Biolink Attention Training Namibia to share with us what they do and how you can also sign up. Sumarie, thank you so much for joining us here on 99 FM. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, and thank you for the wonderful opportunity.
It's a pleasure to have you in the studio. Please tell us, Sumarie, what exactly is Biolink Attention Training and how exactly does it work?
Okay, so we are an attention training center and we help adults and children improve academic performance. And we also work to improve cognitive skills such as paying attention, reading, writing, listening. And then also we improve executive functioning skills, which is, for example, your processing speed, problem solving skills, which is of course very important when doing math, and impulsivity. We also then improve social interaction skills. Part of the Biolink program is a comprehensive 3-step program. So the first step is the focus assessment. So this is a test that we do to measure an individual's level of attention, their impulsivity, their processing speed, and also their ability to filter visual distractions as well as auditory distractions. So then we get a clear idea of what the child or the individual is struggling with, which is really major areas of concerns, which then brings us to the second step, which is the skills development program. So here we take that information from the focus assessment and we work to improve those areas of concern. So Biolink works with a play attention program, which is connected to an armband, which is one of a kind type of technology.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we are the only ones in Namibia and South Africa that makes use of this type of technology.
Wow.
And I'm really sure that this is what really makes us unique and gives us such successful rates.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this armband connects either to your arm or it can also connect to your neck. Your leg, and it measures your brain activity. So we then use this together with the program to improve, as you said, the memory, attention,
and attention and concentration. Yes. We know that when it comes to concentration and focusing, kids, it's really difficult sometimes because so many things happening around you. It's hard to pay attention and to focus and concentrate on one thing. So in what cases is this training recommended for children?
Yes, actually, well, as I mentioned, it's not only just for children, but adults can do it as well. So there's always room for improvement. So actually, it's something that really everyone can do. But I always encourage parents to look out for certain signs. So if you realize that your child, for example, has poor handwriting, poor memory, they have an inability to manage time, they can't remember details, they have difficulty solving problems, especially, for example, word sums. It's very applicable in math, for example. They're unable to control their emotions, they have poor social skills, and an inability to learn from past scenarios or consequences. Then we have also very great success rates in children with ADHD and ADD. So that's the major areas I always tell parents to look out for. The typical child, for example, sitting in the classroom, the teacher asks him to take out his math book. He accidentally takes out his Afrikaans book instead, and in the meanwhile, Peter's dropped his pencil, and suddenly he's wondering what he's having for lunch. So this child is really ideal for our program.
Yeah, it's awesome. What are some of the benefits, Sumarie? I think you probably mentioned one or two already, but what are some of the benefits for parents and especially for children?
Yes, so most parents bring their children to us to improve their academic performance, especially their attention or concentration ability. Part of this is also improving then their listening skills, writing, reading, and then also we work really hard to pull this through to real life scenarios. So in the classroom, it helps them to improve the time in which they do homework or write a test. It helps them do tasks at home, or it improves their sports even. So really, it's something I would recommend.
That's amazing. Also, how can we sign up if a parent is listening right now? It is knock-off time. Parents are in the car right now. How can parents sign up for your services, both for themselves and for the kids? And are you just in Windhoek, or are you also, based in other towns?
As I mentioned, we're in South Africa. We have quite a lot of centers, but in Namibia, there's only this one in Windhoek.
Okay.
So they can contact me directly at 081 472-0056, or they can send me an email at sumarie.biolink@gmail.com. So that's sumarie.biolink@gmail.com. And then, of course, I assume everybody doesn't have a pen and pencil with them at the moment.
Yeah.
So they can just go and follow us on Facebook. All our contact details, our website, everything is on there as well.
Yeah. Sumarie, before we let you go, is there any last words you would like to share, especially because parents, listening right now, anything you'd like to say to them in terms of why they should think about, especially if their kids are struggling with, attention and memory and concentration, why they should think about coming to Biolink?
Yeah, so first of all, I actually just want to tell everybody or remind them about the special we're currently running.
Okay, it's a special.
So we have a special. If you register before the end of January, then you receive 2 months free. But we've also decided to extend it for our 99 FM listeners today. So if you're listening and you give us a call, you want to book your focus assessment, just mention that you heard us on the radio, and then you're automatically qualified for this special as well.
Wow.
Until mid-February then. And then also I just want to really encourage parents, if you're worried about your child or your child is struggling, rather get the focus assessment done, get the scientific results. Don't wait until it's mid-year and your child is already so far behind.
Yeah. Sumarie, thank you so much for coming to share with us. I think it is important, for parents to think about, signing up their kids and themselves as well. Like you said, it is not only just for children, but also for adults. So thank you so much for coming to share with us what exactly Biolink does. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and have a nice evening everyone listening.
You too. Thank you so much. Sumarie from Biolink Namibia in studio talking to us about, what they do and why it's important for adults and children alike to think about, signing up for Biolink. She also mentioned that there is a special running. Check out their social media pages. And for all 99 FM listeners, y'all even get specials as well. So that's pretty cool. That was MYD Heart for today. Sean Paul is coming up next with Get Busy on 99.